How's it going, everybody? This is Sean with Paper Planes, and welcome to episode 11 of the Dark Souls Soul Level 1 Dark Wraith walkthrough. Last episode, I left you with soul farming, and now I'm going to tell you how many souls we're going to need for that whole process. Okay, for myself specifically, I calculated that I needed 316,000 souls to do the following: upgrade my Pyromancy Flame all the way to plus 15, then ascend that flame all the way to plus 5. I also calculated purchasing the spell Combustion, Greater Combustion, and Iron Flesh. All of this together will cost me around 316,000 souls. Okay, now you don't have to go that far along. You can ascend, basically, if you don't want to spend all the souls to ascend your Pyromancy Flame, take it to at least plus 15. But if you're not going to ascend it fully to plus 5, then don't ascend it at all at this point, because it's a huge soul commitment for not a whole lot of gain. But if you go from plus 15 to ascending it to plus 5, it is a pretty significant difference, and it can make the difference between beating the 4 kings or not. So I don't like to take any chances with stuff like that. Like I said in other videos, and you can kind of see by playing, I'm not the best player. I know what to do, but I'm not the best at doing it. So these videos are to help people, not to show how good I am. So I'm gonna do as best as I can to give myself the best opportunity to succeed. Along the way, you might see me purchase extra spells or whatnot, but that's how many souls I needed. And so you see here, I've accumulated about 325,000 souls before I decided that was enough. So now we're going to head over to the area where we can upgrade our sorcery spells, which is at Firelink Shrine. And then we are going to head down to Blight Town to meet the queen of, or the witch. I don't know if she's a witch or she's basically Quelag's sister. I think she's called Quelana, Witch of Izilith, or something like that. But you'll all see who I'm talking about shortly. So we're just going to make our way there. The only reason I'm showing you guys this trip back is because we haven't spent a lot of time in this area, so I want to make sure that everyone knows how to get there. Alright. Also, those bush creatures are a great place to farm materials or consumables for Blight Town, or for PvP if people are poisoning you or bleeding you. It really does help. It's nothing more annoying than being poisoned or being hit with toxins and you don't have anything to do to help cure yourself. Whoa, that looked odd at first. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and rest here real quick.
Oh, hello there.
Answer yes to that.
Thank you.
He's asking if you can tell him about where you've learned extra pyromancy knowledge. Okay, so now we're going to purchase item. And Iron Flesh is what we want to purchase. If you have additional souls, go ahead and purchase all of these spells. I'm going to have a few extra souls, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase these. And that was the whole reason why I farmed up to about 325. Alright, so let's modify our flame. And in the video details below, I'm going to put how much it costs for each level of your Pyromancy Flame and how much each spell that you're going to want to purchase costs. So you can calculate exactly how much you need to farm. Okay, so you can see a big chunk of my souls are gone now,
Back if you
and that's because I've upgraded my soul. Ugh, can't speak today at all. Like I said, I've upgraded my Pyromancy Flame all the way to plus 15. So now we're headed down to the Blight Town area, and we're going to ascend our Pyromancy Flame. And we haven't had an opportunity to see this NPC yet, and I think they become visible once you've ascended your flame to plus 10. I'm not sure exactly if that's the time, but it seems to be the case. And this will be your last run to Blight Town, thankfully. I know everybody hates Blight Town. It's a frustrating area. But for our purposes, it's key. And we want to get to this NPC so we can upgrade our most powerful weapon, our pyromancy skill. Those big fatties are so slow. It's too bad there's not a bonfire close to them, because it could be some really easy soul farming. Not easier than what we just did, of course, but still a good place. I mean, we just got 500 souls from one of them suiciding, chasing me around. And if any of you want to go get the Power Within spell, it's located right where that wall hugger is. So if you feel like you want that spell for your pyromancy, go ahead and get that. I don't need it right now, so I'm not worried about grabbing it. It's not necessary, really. But for you completionists out there, that's where you locate that. All right. Oh, that was a bad roll. That is a really bad thing. Okay, just like I was saying earlier, don't take chances. I should have killed that insect and not... Oh my gosh. Alright, you guys are going to learn from my mistakes here. And I should have rested at the bonfire. Another thing I pointed out and didn't do myself. So I'm going to fast forward through this area, and hopefully our souls will be there, because the last time I died falling in Blight Town, they were gone completely. Alright everybody, so we got our souls back, obviously, thank Jeebus. And this is the NPC that we need to talk to. Look around, make sure that there's nothing aggroed on you, because she can die very easily. And you don't want any of these enemies to hit her, especially those guys, so be very careful. And I also don't recommend hitting the bonfire here, because we want to use our Homeward Bone to make navigating out of here quickly and simple. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to her.
I like salad.
Answer yes.
Yes.
And we first want to modify equipment. So we're going to ascend our Pyromancy Flame and continue to do this until we have completed the upgrade all the way. Alright, Our precious souls are gone. Now let's see what she's got for sale. There is Combustion and Great Combustion. Now anything else that you can afford to buy, go ahead and do it. And if you get more souls later on, I would come back here and buy these spells as well. But for right now, you don't need them. So we're going to head out.
Whatever you do, do it.
Alright, so let's equip our Homeward Bone. There we go. And I believe we last saved at the Firelink Shrine after I died like a numbskull. I made sure to rest there on the way back. Okay, now I'm gonna end this episode here, and when we pick back up, we're gonna go ahead and defeat Sif, the wolf who has the ring that lets us fight the 4 kings. So we're getting really close, everybody. This is the home stretch. So we'll see you next episode.